You gonna talk?
You've seen
You guys gonna lick it?
You've seen guests like Snoop Dogg.
Stop licking it. My mouth goes there.
What do you want to talk about, Winnie?
Oh, how gay you are.
It's like Jaden now after Chloe pushed her down the stairs and broke her ankle.
Every time he's walking by her, she flinches. That is a killer face right there. Look,
She's a killer. Stone cold.
Stone cold killer.
You got to walk backwards while you do it, so then your hand stays and you can go back.
Or you just curl your
I
hand,
can't walk
set it on the
backwards.
edge of the bed, and then just fuck it.
I can't. I can't walk.
It'd be weird.
backwards.
Well, I know.
It's a lot of work for masturbation.
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
Her puss are mediocre. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
Hey!
if only she could hear this. Don't get her going.
We've got a guest today. We've got a guest today.
We sure do.
We've got a guest today. Oh, we've got a guest today. Winnie.
The skittish Winnie.
Everybody welcome Winnie. She is AKA the people killer. She is a vicious, mean-ass pit bull that tears people to pieces.
Mix.
She
Get your
will
hand off that.
She will bite your leg and break it in half and then chew your throat out as she takes a deuce on your forehead. That's what kind of dog she is.
Yeah, that's the face of a killer right there.
Yep. She is a killing machine.
Dude, that's Frankie's favorite spot right there, right underneath the collar. His leg will get going in the back, just like
Yeah, she was doing that to me the other day. I was doing this and she was kicking, but it was like right on my arm. But I didn't want to stop. But she kept like scratching the shit out of me.
That's super weird that like they like the same spot, being that they're brother and sister.
Well, I think most dogs like right underneath the collar.
Fucking hair everywhere now.
I like how her mouth's like crooked.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
Winnie.
She's like,
Whenever she can hear, say something.
Do you think it looks that way
Winnie.
just because
Winnie.
she's got white
oh yeah,
on the
she
one
knows
side
what's up.
No, she
and
definitely.
black on the other?
I
No,
don't
her
think so. Her mouth is definitely like a crooked something or other. I don't
It's
know.
funny because that's
it's almost like she ran into a door.
when she was on the pictures of the Humane Society, like that was the only picture they took, and her mouth.
Her mouth
was
was-
like,
Yeah, and when I saw that too, I was like, man, I hope her mouth is like always like that. And it is. It's not quite that. That was a little.
that was
extra.
dramatic.
Yeah,
It looked like she had a stick in her mouth or something. There.
Yeah, or she like just barked and that part of her mouth hadn't quite closed all the
Right.
way yet. Yeah, but no, it's definitely
It's definitely crooked.
it's definitely crooked. Yeah.
Are you a Looney Tune?
He called you crazy.
What? Her nose is going.
She's
in.
definitely crazy.
So now we are the #1 podcast in Iowa that hosts dogs.
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 You gonna talk?
You've
You gonna
seen.
say?
You've seen.
You guys gonna lick it?
You've seen guests like Snoop Dogg.
Stop
and-
licking it. My mouth goes there. Goes close to it.
What do you want to talk about, Winnie?
Oh, how gay you are.
Sticks, poop
She definitely was into the rocks that are outside.
outside. She
Yeah.
liked the rocks.
She was definitely sniffing them, and I know
she-
how her and her brother are with fucking rocks.
Yeah, they love the
She
rocks.
chewing
Love
on
to
the
eat
rocks. She chewing on the rocks.
Chewing on the rocks.
Yeah.
No, she hadn't gotten to that point yet because I knew it was coming. So I said, Winnie, let's get inside. And she did that, looked at me like that, and she proceeded to try to walk the other way.
Yeah, she's super skittish, dude. Like, she's like super timid.
Yeah, I don't know
Just-
why. Like, there's absolutely no reason, but she's been like that since we've gotten her.
It's like Jaden now after Chloe pushed her down the stairs and broke her ankle.
Every time he's walking by her, she flinches.
She definitely don't talk back as much as she used to. That's for sure.
And this is the part where you say, "Just kidding."
There it is. Now you can see that hair lip.
Yeah,
The hair lip.
not quite a hair lip.
The hair lip.
What is that? Oh my god, I can't remember. There was like a TV show or something where it was like Oh my fuck! What is it? It's like a meme or a cartoon. Like the guy got hit in the face or something, and he's like, I don't- "What are you doing?"
Can you see the scar on her face? Can you see the scar? No.
Should have named her Scarface.
That's from dog fighting.
Some dog fighting. Yep, that's what the Humane Society was doing.
They
They were fighting them.
they had to get rid of her because she was just fucking killing all
She
the
was
rest of them.
killing all the dogs. There was like
She was
no
killing
challenge.
people, killing the other dogs.
People couldn't make any good bets because it was just winning every
She
time.
went 145 and 0,
Look at
and that's the only
That-
cut she got.
That is a killer face right there. Look at
Look, she's a killer, stone cold.
Stone Cold Killer.
And she's got the flower collar on just to throw people off.
Yeah, it's
Flower
like,
power.
Oh, that's a sweet
that's
dog
a-
with the flower fucking collar, and all of a sudden they go to pet and they're dead. It's funny. I don't. It must be. I don't know if it's like a pit bull thing, but they all have this like knob right here on the top of their head. It's funny. Put your ears down so we can see your knob. Right there. Yep. Right there.
That's where all the bite force comes from.
Are you typing?
It pivots around that knob. What a distraction.
Right. This is all thanks to Ashley
Yep.
for going to pick up my daughter in Arizona.
Wow.
so nice
what
of her.
an ass.
But yeah, she's gone for a week. So, and she's been in the kennel all day. Stop it. Been in the kennel all day. So I was like, she'll probably be fine sitting on my lap. What a joke that was.
She's doing all right.
She is right now.
She's just scared,
Well,
scared of
props to
everybody
you
else.
for being a good dog owner and not just leaving her in the kennel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We about came home with another dog this weekend.
Did you really?
Not necessarily by choice.
your idea?
Or it was almost out of necessity. It was my idea, actually. Well, so we went camping for the first time.
Yeah, I was going to get
And-
to that.
And we went with my cousin. We were usually over at their camper because ours was a little small. But these people must have like rented out the camper because we knew the guy that dropped it off, and they were our next door neighbors. And we didn't hear from them or see them until like Saturday afternoon. They pull in, and then all of a sudden, this fucking 12-year-old, probably like 12 to 15-year-old little dog. Like, it was old, it was ugly, and tiny. It was probably like, it looked like it was 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, one of those dogs.
Yeah, it came running over. Had the leash attached to it, came running over. We thought, okay, it just got loose. All of a sudden, this little girl came over and grabbed it. No problem. Happened again. Another little girl came over and grabbed it. And this dog was nice. There was nothing wrong with it. Like, I mean, it was ugly. And then this
worse than an ugly dog.
Yeah, this continued to happen. But all of a sudden, like, it continued to happen and nobody would come and get the dog. And it was just like, we'd look around and nobody was there. So me and Kylie, we went and we tied it up to their picnic table and gave it a little bowl of water. And we thought like maybe the parents had to go run somewhere, like grocery store or whatever, and the kids are just irresponsible and, you know, keep letting the dog out of the camper or whatever.
Right.
So we tied it up, gave it some water. And then all of a sudden we see this short little fat kid come out of the camper, and we choked the leash around the picnic table. He couldn't figure out how to get it undone. So he was like trying to take the loop and take the dog all the way through the loop instead of just unhooking it from the collar. So he finally got it figured out, brought the dog inside. Another fucking hour later, dog comes running back. And mind you, like every time that the dog come running back, like it's running in front of cars, like coming through, like people are having to stop, slam on the brakes. So finally, like I went and knocked on the camper door, and this adult answered. I was like, oh, fuck. Haven't even seen them.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, this is like the 7th time this dog has ran over our camper. It's going to get hit by a car. The car just had to slam on its brakes, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, thank you. I was like, okay, done. You know, shouldn't happen again. Half an hour later, happens again.
Yeah.
And this time I brought it right back over, and the camper door is wide open. So I yell in the camper, I'm like, hello, hello, no answer. And I was like, I know these motherfuckers are in here because nobody has left. Like, we know they're fucking in here.
Right.
I think they're in the back doing drugs or something.
Probably.
And we're just a little scared to come out. But then Kylie just takes the dog, puts it in the camper, slams the door. Like, then I went in the camper. I was getting something. Come back out, and I finally see them outside sitting on the picnic table. And it was 2 adults sitting on the picnic table. The little dog is at the base of the steps of the camper. Like, granted, this is a fifth wheel, so it's pretty high up there. Mm-hmm. It's at the base of the steps with the leash still attached. And I see all of a sudden somebody standing at the top of the steps pull the dog up by the leash, and it's fucking choking and squirming. I lost my shit. I started yelling at them people. Like, I was like, you don't take care of your fucking dog, we'll take it if you don't fucking want it. Like, I was pissed off. Mm-hmm. They all went in the camper. We never saw them again, never saw the dog again. So
Crazy.
Do you think the little kid was like Sid from Toy Story? Instead of toys, he was fucking torturing dogs?
probably.
That's how you.
And then I think the
Little fat redheaded kid, or he was definitely torturing kids.
What pissed me off is I know it was a little kid doing it, but like a kid old enough to know, like probably
that you don't do
Corbin's age.
Yeah, future serial killer age.
Yeah. But the two guys that were sitting at the picnic table were just watching it, and it was like not a big deal at all. So that's what pissed me off. I was like, if you don't fucking want it, we'll take it. We'll take it right now.
Trash sounds like a learned behavior then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing what kind of trash you meet in a campground. You can meet like the world's nicest fucking people going camping, and you can also meet the world's largest group of fucking trash going camping. It's crazy.
Yeah, looking back at it, we should have just taken it.
Yeah, that seems like that dog was trying to get away and like trying to like get me the fuck out of here.
You know, and I didn't even think about that at the time, but it's like it's running over for a reason. Coming straight to us for a reason.
You threw a fit at those guys, and they went inside. They were like, "Oh yeah, we'll show this guy." They fucking went inside, snapped the dog's neck inside.
Don't make him feel any worse.
Probably.
And they're like, "Oh,
well, probably honestly, that's probably for the best for that dog anyway.
Right.
If that was the case,
you ain't gonna tell us what dog not to beat up.
you can tell us what to do. You'll never know about this, but we will.
It was the ugliest fucking dog too. But like, I didn't want it at all.
Yeah.
But like, I would have taken it if.
Probably would have been better if you would have just like took the collar and the leash off of it and just let it be free.
Let it go.
Yeah, because we had like 4 dogs at our campsite, and they were all, it was the most well behaved one.
Yeah,
I think just because it was scared, but
it's because it knew that it was about to die.
Yeah,
that's why it kept coming over. Like, if you could speak dog, that dog was looking at you going, I literally will lick the peanut butter off of your dick whenever you ask me.
He's like,
just take me home.
You can't fuck. It's like, you can't leave me, because as soon as you do, he's gonna snap my neck. I know it. He said, "Dog, you get out again and make me look like an idiot, I'm gonna snap your neck."
I'm gonna snap your. That's what happened. That dog died because of you, Jeremy.
Are you going to sleep?
Yep.
You could have either been a hero or a zero, and you zeroed.
Yep.
You zeroed.
I tried to do the right thing, but it turns out it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was not at all the right thing to do.
You'll read it. Yeah. You'll read it in the Denison newspaper tomorrow.
Well,
they'll find a whole lot. They'll find a whole lot of dead dogs at the house that the people own.
We went and looked at house. Yeah, we went and looked at the tag on it, and they said they were from Vegas. So I wonder if they were just in town because it was high school graduation weekend. I wonder if they were just in town for a graduation and rented that camper out. So
couldn't afford an actual rental.
We never saw him again after that.
Yeah,
like after I yelled at him, never saw him again.
So, moving past the dog part of it, how'd the first fucking run of the new camper go?
Actually, really good. So I was a little nervous pulling it for 2.5 hours away for the very first time, like setting up everything. But it went really good. I'm glad that I did, because I went to Dennis in my hometown, and my dad was there to because I didn't know that they shut the bypass valves or shut the valves off on the water heater while you winterize it and shit. So there was 3 different valves. You know, I didn't even know how to get back into it. Like I had to take out boards from underneath our bed to reach the water heater to get those valves. Cause I figured there was, so I was looking up underneath. I was like, I can't get to it. And I was looking outside. I couldn't get to it. I didn't know that I had to take up actual boards so that helped out that he was there to kind of guide. I mean, nothing was hard about it. Just he's like, you know, everybody I talked to about it, they're like, yeah, we had somebody show us too when it was the first time. So
yeah.
Didn't feel like as much of an idiot.
The other nice thing is that you did the first go around, you know, in a place where like you had people you knew around too. So it wasn't like you went 4 hours down the road and got somewhere wherever something fucked up and you were just stuck.
Well, we went to the hometown campground that I grew up camping at all the time. So the only thing that was different about it was actually almost got me in trouble. I pulled up to the dumping station when we were getting ready to leave, or what used to be the dumping station, and everything was all still there. But good thing I read this sign in the back that they didn't have it bold or anything. It just says, "Use other dumping station." I was like, okay. Well, there never has. There never has been another one since I've known. Where the fuck is it at? And like the campground host came like waving his hands like, no, don't use this one. Like, why don't you just put some caution tape around it or something? It'd be, but yeah.
We just filled that one full of concrete. Pull your fucking handle and the hose comes off. Fucking.
There you go.
Yeah, otherwise it went really good.
Dude, we had my buddy Lance and his wife Laura and their whole family. They stayed here one time over the 4th of July. They were moving bases and they campered their way across the United States. So they stayed here one time, and I'll never let him forget it. But he pulled the wrong handle one time and poured a whole bunch of their fucking poop outside of the fucking shop door.
Yeah, he totally did it on accident.
He goes, sorry. You got some brownie and shit everywhere. Yeah.
See, we don't
great people.
We don't
great
shit
people.
in the camper unless it's an absolute emergency. Like if you wake up at 2 a.m. and you have to shit real bad, okay, fine. Yeah. But other than that, you're walking to the shower house.
Well, they were traveling across the country with it, so they were using the whole thing, man.
I think I'm gonna have to take Winnie now.
You might have to. Yeah. Oh my god,
yeah,
we're gonna have to.
Dude, one day I was laying on the couch, or I was laying down on the couch.
Irresponsible dog owner.
And she was like jumping up onto me like as I was throwing a blanket over myself, and I had my phone in my hand. And dude, I like popped her right in the mouth with it. And that's not the funny part. The funny part is
why her mouth's crooked.
Is the face she made because I hit her and she's just like. I felt so bad, but at the same time, like it was kind of funny.
Well, just put her down. See what she does.
This is so awkward.
Just put her down. See what she does.
It's so crazy the pain they can go through.
Oh, I know.
Like they can withstand.
Oh God, look how much.
How do you know they can withstand pain?
Look at this.
Acting like a dog savior over here, and then they can handle quite a bit of pain.
Yeah, I heard a dog get his neck snapped, and he's totally fine.
Trust me.
No, the one time when we were wrestling, and he headbutted me, and like it knocked me back, and I was dazed, and he just kept going, not even slowing down.
I was just thinking about the cameras and shit too. Probably not a good idea.
She's right through all the cords.
Yeah, hold on.
She's all right. Ooh, she's sneaking around like super stealthy though, so she's fine.
Winnie, lay down.
So if you're watching this and the cameras start going fucking crazy, Winnie knocked them over.
We know.
And if you don't see the podcast filmed for a couple weeks, it's because we can't afford another camera.
Actually. Oh shit, that was loud.
She's good.
If I put the leash on her, I can hold her at least so she don't get in the cameras. Hey, come here.
She's doing good.
Well, this way we could start off like this. Cool your tits. Ugh. Jesus Christ.
Bring your dog to work day, Brandon says.
It'll be fun, they say.
Well, at least now she can just chill, do her thing. She'll lay down.
If she lays down, then it'll be fine.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, damn. Okay, there we go.
I'm sorry Brandon beats you.
I don't beat her.
That's not what her lower jaw says.
I have hit her a couple times on accident. Like when she tries to jump into my fist on my phone.
Jump into my fist.
Yeah, every day she's just jumping up and right into my fist.
I beat Bourbon, but he's big enough to handle it.
Get over here.
That's different. That's a different story. Me and him actually box.
Yeah.
I go to I lift my knee up like I'm gonna fucking Superman him, and he fucking jumps up at me and he waits for it. I'll swing and he'll eat it right in the nose and he'll fucking come right back at me in round 2.
I think Bourbon could take you.
He likes boxing. He's a fucking tough dog, man. That dog, I was wrestling with him one night. I think we were having a fire. I was drunk and he started getting all like playful. So we ended up in the rocks and I was wrestling, and this fucking 140-pound chocolate lab rolls over and somehow gets both of his back feet like on my gut. And as he rolls over, like I rolled over on top of him and he kicked both of his back legs. Fucking like come flying up.
Dude, Blue too. she's like, I don't know if she technically still does or not, but she had a torn ACL, and so she should be weak. But fuck, dude, you put her on a leash and shit, and like let her out, and if there's like a bird or something in the yard, she will pull me.
Yeah. Well, look at Aaron Rodgers, dude. He had a torn ACL. Fucking back in action.
He had a torn Achilles.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, what the
Disregard my. Look at Willis McGahee. He had a torn ACL.
He had many.
Dude, I'll never forget that fucking video, man.
Which one?
The Willis McGahee video. That's up there with one of the most brutal fucking hits I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, Nick Chubb has had a couple.
Yeah. His was
his
bad
in college.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, his in college was worse than the one he just had last year.
Man, when that son of a bitch chicken legs and it fucking folds in half like that. God.
Disability.
We should ask him sometime, like call him up and ask him, see if it like, did it hurt or was it just like, oh, my leg?
You want me to call him right now?
Like in shock from it just being not.
Was it his ACL that he?
I think it was everything. I think it was just his knee blew and it just folded.
I've heard things about, I've never torn an ACL, but I've heard that like when it happens, you know it happens, and like your leg, it's weak and shit, and you can't use it like you could before, but it doesn't hurt. It's not like breaking an arm or something.
Yeah.
But that's just what I've heard. I don't know if it's like some people have torn their ACLs and didn't even know that it was a torn ACL.
So like the ones that got me fucking going right now, right? So since I've been back in the gym, right? I've been starting to get a little ballsy with like doing more weight and starting to like experiment with like my where's my fucking top register of what I can lift. And I've also been watching, videos on TikTok, and you see like the ones of guys like tearing their pecs and shit. And those look tremendously painful. Have you seen those where they're like flat benching and they're like just repping, and then it like pops and their whole pec just slides like to the middle of their chest?
Fuck that.
Holy shit. That's gotta fucking hurt. Not to mention, like, you're done. Like, what are you gonna do with that arm now? Like, you go get it reattached, and how long is that process to heal? You know what I mean? Like, like think about how many activities you use your chest muscles for. Like, just like laying in bed. If you're on your stomach to roll over, like you're using one of your pecs probably
Getting yourself out of bed.
right? Fuck, you tear your left pec. Fuck, you're done beating off the left hand.
Good thing I'm right-handed.
I mean, you probably have like a pull back motion because you're using like shoulder and back.
You can in-stroke, but you can't outstroke.
But you can't outstroke. So you're
So then you just got to so you got to do it while you're walking backwards. You got to walk backwards while you do it, so then your hand stays, and then you can go back.
Or you just curl your
I
hand,
can't
set
walk
it on the
backwards.
edge of the bed, and you just fuck it.
I can't. I can't walk.
It'd be weird.
Well, I know.
It's a lot of work for masturbation.
Man, yeah, dude, that would. Oh, the other ones that I've been seeing too, which are completely preventable, are the double like torn bicep. Mm-hmm. Like the dudes on the preacher curls trying to curl fucking like 300 pounds, and then they just they ball up right to your fucking shoulder. Just
well, we watched one the other day where the guy was doing overheads. Or he's doing like tricep fucking extensions.
Oh, that guy was a fucking idiot too.
I don't even know what weight they were, but they were huge.
They were 150s.
Oh, they were 150s?
They were 150 dumbbells. And this dude like laid down and like he didn't even have his elbows. He was doing this shit where like he like straightened them. He like pulled them down and straightened them here.
Yeah, it was weird.
So like he was laying on his back. And like he was doing like basically like skull crushers, but instead of having his elbows up and utilizing the tricep, he was like, he had him here and he would like dangle them and then like pull them back and straighten them when he got up. It's just the weirdest movement, but it looked like he could only do it that way because of how heavy it was. And he's fucking, and then it just louder than fuck. It just cracked.
Sound like a twig snapping.
You hear it crack, and it was his tricep tearing from his elbow. And you see it like, ding. Dude.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Those are fun to watch.
I don't. Smell that?
What do you think she pooped?
Smells like dog poop.
She didn't. Did she poop?
Oh.
Did she fart? She pooped twice before she came over here.
Did she fart?
No, but she was in the shit. Come here.
Oh.
God damn.
I swear to God, I just got a whiff of dog poop.
No.
I left the container in here from
That's
a couple
weird.
weeks ago.
It's hidden. Good luck finding it.
That was removed.
It's in a high spot where you can't reach.
That was removed.
Hey, you stay over here. So did you hear about that? I told him, but did you hear about that accident in Mason City on Saturday? There was a rollover into a house.
Oh, yeah,
No.
you did tell me about that.
Yeah, so Ashley went to, so I mowed, right? And Ashley went to the store. I got done. I went inside, showered and stuff. And I sat down and Ashley got home. So I went out to help her and there was like blood on my fucking, like into my garage. I'm like, huh, what the fuck? I was like, maybe I ran over a bunny or a toad or something while I was mowing. And
A toad. They have blue blood, by the way.
no, they don't.
They're reptiles.
They don't have blue.
Amphibians.
Have you ever blown up a toad with a fucking firework? It's all red.
There we go. Dog beater.
Anyway,
Dog beater.
so, I saw the blood, whatever. We brought groceries in and thought nothing of it after that. And so went inside. We were unloading groceries and shit in the cabinets. And I look outside and there's these cops by my fucking garage door. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like these people, they think I killed somebody or something? So I went out there. I was like, hey, what's going on? Whatever. And they said, oh, we're looking for, there was a rollover accident over here. They ran it or crashed into a house and they ran. There was like 5 of them or something. And this guy, whatever was, I guess, trying to get in my garage apparently because that's where that blood came from. But I have like the fucking like his door where it's got the button lock shit, whatever. So he probably couldn't get in. I was like, fuck, weird. And Bailey, and they couldn't find him. And Bailey was like, "Can we go outside play volleyball?" I was like, "You're not going outside."
Yeah, you should probably stay
You
inside
stay
for
inside.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
Did anybody actually end up dying from that, or did he not hear?
I don't think so.
Because wasn't there somebody?
There was
trapped
somebody
under
trapped
the
under the car. Yeah,
Fuck.
from like the house maybe or something. I don't know. It was-
Imagine out there mowing your yard, and all of a sudden, some bloody fucking kid comes running up like, "Hey, can I hide in your garage?"
I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, get in there, hurry!"
I'm bleeding.
And as soon as the cops be like, "Yeah, he's in the garage."
I'm bleeding from my spleen.
I think it was his hand or something because I saw later, like on the police scanner or whatever on Facebook, it was like, however, old male fucking bleeding from the hand from a car accident or something. He was like, that's the guy. That's I don't know why they ran.
It's crazy, like
Rule number
how
1.
often that actually happens. Like people are running from the cops or whatever, and they're hiding in different places. Like
Yeah.
I've done it before. Like we smoked a tree on Lincoln Way in Ames one time, and we ran, and it was fucking pouring rain out. Like we got 6 inches of rain that night, and we hid under somebody's deck. Like they had a walkout like patio deal, and we just stood underneath their deck till the rain let up, and then we ran home.
I'm on my cord.
That's one of my favorites is
Winnie's like, what the fuck?
She is staying like this.
Why are you holding me like this?
you're gonna break that cord.
I know. I can't get off it though.
You're gonna have to get off your chair.
But look at this face.
Rainbow. You're really causing problems tonight there.
You sure are. You're as soon as we get home.
Bad dog.
Right in the kisser, tell you what.
Bad dog. Dude,
Dude, I'm off it now.
Oh, yeah. You just rolled over.
Yeah, it's been rolled over many times. It's solid.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
And that's
just
why,
cut out.
That's why our podcast is going to go broke.
It actually did, but I think it was from her kicking.
You have problems over there?
Yeah.
Maybe you should put the dog down.
There we go. Well, she was whining. So I thought maybe she either wanted up or she's got poop.
That's what you do when they whine. You immediately tend to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let her down so she can poop on your shop floor. And then guess who's cleaning it up? Not me. Because I told you.
It's concrete. If she poops, she poops. It's fine. You just clean it up and fucking make sure it doesn't smell like dog poop.
Yeah, I'll clean it up.
Literally, she's
that
not gonna
poop will
hurt
definitely
anything.
go in somewhere where you will never know.
Why would you? I'm literally telling you, like, if she poops, it's fine. It doesn't matter. And you're getting mad at me for
not getting mad at
allowing
you.
your dog to have an accident in the shop.
Because,
yeah, dude, it's not a big deal. She poops in here. Fuck you, man. I'm going to hide that shit in your shop. And
I never said it was going to be in your shop.
People say that.
Trying to be
People
nice,
say
man.
that though, but as a dog owner, you still feel bad when it actually happens.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like, if I had a bunch of carpet in here or be whatever,
Still,
maybe
but
I'd be
I
like,
can't-
okay,
I
but
can't just let her roam about because there's too much shit for her to knock over, for one. Two, if she poops, do you remember what your fucking reaction was like smelling Frankie poops? Going to smell the exact same. Guarantee it.
yeah,
Because they're twins.
but
they're
I'm not going to
twinsies.
put my face in it. So it
Doesn't matter. You will smell it. Guaranteed.
If you put her down and don't hold her to the leash right now, like, how does your anxiety feel?
Anxious.
Do you start worrying a little bit?
If she starts going like towards the camera, yeah.
Do you start like, oh, she's going to knock it over?
Yeah,
how you feel?
that's what anxiety's like.
Is that how you feel?
Ooh, she's going to knock it over. Can't be mad at this face.
Who's spoiled?
She's definitely
Who's
spoiled.
spoiled?
That's Ashley's fault because she fucking babies her while she's at home.
Yep.
Because she works from home.
That's why Brandy hasn't been a hunting dog in about 5 years.
13 years she hasn't been a hunting dog.
Well, I also feel like she's not all that able to be that active anymore.
No.
No, but she also quit.
She's just leaning straight back.
That's all her,
All
dude.
trust. The most trust. Get in there.
She loves
Get in
this.
deep with the scratches.
She loves this on the back like this. Look at that face. She's like leaning
Yeah.
on the fucking.
Frankie's all about the butt scratchings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So pathetic. So pathetic.
Killer right here.
Yeah.
Should have named you.
Oh,
Killer.
yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have the camera right now to show her crooked face.
Give her a bone and then try to take it away. She will fucking tear your arm into pieces.
Not even joking. Yeah, dude, she'll be
Yeah.
in her crate and we'll give her like a treat to go with the. It's like it's like frozen peanut butter. You put in a little tray,
Yeah.
and so she doesn't do it with me. She doesn't do it with Ashley. But Bailey like went up to the cage and she did the same with the cat goes with beer.
That's when you got to beat them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's in a crate, so I wasn't.
Yeah,
about to.
that's when you got to beat them. Set them straight. Otherwise, you end up with missing digits.
No, she won't do that.
That's what you
'Cause she
say
will
until
get-
you're missing digits.
Well, no, she will get.
That is the most dangerous breed of fucking dog in the world.
The
That
fuck
is
Fucking
not
relax.
true.
Not
That
true
is
at
not
all.
even close to true.
That dog right there,
That is not
left
even close to
unattended.
Dude, Dalmatians are
dude,
fucking bigger dicks than pit bulls
left
are.
unattended. That pit bull will kill a baby.
Any animal will kill a baby. A cat will fucking eat
I
it
hope-
bit by bit.
I hope you know I'm being facetious to all of those fucking Karen ass fucking pit bull hating people out there.
I know you are.
Facetious. That's a big word.
Yeah,
dude. You
spell
proud of
it.
me?
No, because I say it all the time, so
If
you hear
want,
it.
if you want me to spell it, it's going to spell out fascist.
That one you definitely know how to spell because you are one. Ah, damn. Did you hear that?
What?
It was like almost like a fork on a plate.
Oh, that was my shoe.
I can't hear.
It's fucking soaking wet back here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Colby had an accident.
Yeah, my shop flooded. We got like 6 inches of rain overnight, and my shop did not. It didn't take it well.
Yeah, we had the storm of the century.
Dude, I looked out after it rained, and right where the gutter runoff is, like where I should have gutters on the shop, but I don't. The water level was like straight across, and it was like coming under the garage door. So
yeah.
Oh
my God.
Speaking of storms, this spring is probably like the worst storms we've had in
a couple years.
And more than that.
And there's been a shit
as far
ton.
as like tornadoes and shit.
It's been like heavy. The heavy rain has been what's crazy because we went from literally the lake was like 14 inches under crest, which is like where it should be like all the time level. 14 inches to bring a 3,600 acre lake back to crest is a fuckload of water.
Mm-hmm.
And we went from under crest to over crest in like a month.
Yeah.
Like literally,
You know what it is?
like we had like 14 different fucking rainstorms that all dropped like 3 inches of rain plus.
Because the movie Twisters is coming out. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what.
Promotion.
It's promotion.
They're
Yeah,
promoting it.
yeah, it's probably the government probably has stake in the movie. So like, let's go ahead and make some tornadoes.
That's like government pushing buttons again.
huh? Yeah.
Doing the weather control buttons.
Yeah, they're making tornadoes so they can get their fucking money's worth out of Twisters.
Me and Brandon have a great idea. We're gonna film some short form content.
Of you spinning in circles like a twister or what?
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Something like that.
Yeah,
We're gonna go.
we're gonna film in a storm.
We're gonna build one of those machines that have all the little like digits in them.
What? I don't know. This is
From
the
the
first
movie
time I've
Twister?
heard of this part, but huh?
You know, like the little fucking deal they put in the back of the truck that had all the little like digits in it. Fucking
Digits?
I don't know. What do you call them?
What do
The
you
little
like,
the little robots. The
little
was it like
bugs?
Dolly or Dottie or something like that.
Yeah.
Or what the fuck was it called? You talking about where they fucking put like the Coke can fucking things around it so it would fly into the tornado and map out the tornado or whatever? What the fuck are you calling it digits?
I don't know. I didn't know what to call them.
So digits?
Bugs? Call them little bugs? Robot bugs?
Scanner bots? I don't know. Man, something other than digits.
Speakers?
What?
I don't know. What do you call them?
Fuck.
You're getting mad at me for calling them something.
But not
You don't
digits.
even know what to call
Doesn't-
'em.
all you're doing when you say that is just confusing people.
Gadgets?
What?
Gidgets.
Just call it the little robot balls because I'm pretty sure there were balls, right?
Beacons.
yeah.
Beacons. Yeah.
Call them robot beacons.
Sure.
I wanted to film like us reproducing the scene where we're driving like,
Reenacting.
towards the tornado, and then have me in the back of the truck just like dumping a 55-gallon drum of empty beer cans out the back.
We could drive right to the hill
And then
Yeah.
that it was at.
and then we'll
yeah.
we'll have you animate a tornado
Yeah.
chasing us.
Well, we also thought about doing like in a storm or whatever and like animating a tornado and shit in there, but I'll just like take my belt off.
We go
and
find
I'll
a Magellan pipeline.
Whip it around a fucking pipe, and then I'm going to hold Colby, and then he's going to slip from my grasp and he's going to float away. It'll happen.
Yeah. We got some filming to do.
Yeah.
And we're going to use all this content for my college class I'm taking.
Fuck your class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll use it everywhere else too, but I'll use it
That'd
for
be
my
copyright
class.
infringement.
Not if I am part of the copywriter association that designed it. Produced
That's a
it.
thing. Copywriter Association
Yeah, it is. Look it up. Copywriter Association
of America.
of Clear Lake KLYB Studios.
So was that whole film filmed in Iowa or just like part of it?
Twisters?
Yeah.
Or the
No.
new one or the old
Twister.
one?
Part of it.
Twister?
You know
Yeah.
the end where like there's a farmhouse and there's like a family that walks up out of their fucking tornado shelter and they're standing around looking at all the damage. That house is in Iowa and it's the family that owns the house that they filmed coming out. was
Colby probably knows them.
my middle school teacher's friends. something like that. Somehow she knew him
over in Pilot Mound.
She used to tell us the story about how like the people at the end of Twister were, and I'm like, they weren't even in the movie. They just walked out and looked around.
They were extras.
Great acting. Semi mediocre acting.
When we make a sequel in 20 years, we'll call you.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's it? Because they have a whole hill dedicated to the movie.
They probably, I'm sure.
It's Twister Hill.
I mean, if they were
It says it on the sign when you go down the hill.
If they were here to film like one little scene, I'm sure they captured a bunch of shots while they were here.
On Twister Hill.
On Twister Hill.
It is a fucking doozy too.
Good hill.
It is like straight down. It's one of those hills that have the sign on it with the truck with the decline. So it's steep and it fucking S curves back and forth. It's a doozy. I used to have to drive it when I was delivering water treatment chemicals. Huh. It was a tough one.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it sure would be a bad one for your brakes to get hot.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a runaway.
I've always wondered, like, thought that was gonna happen when I was a kid. I'd ride in the truck with my dad and shit, and like we'd going down big hills in like Colorado and stuff. Like, this is it. Like, we're gonna lose our brakes and we're gonna have to go ride one of those fucking off ramp deals with.
Meanwhile, the whole time he's downshifting, not even touching the brakes, and you don't even know it.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely happens though.
Oh yeah,
some dude in Colorado actually fucking. I don't know if it was a loss of brakes or if the guy was just ignorant or what the fuck happened, but he like smashed into killed a bunch of people, went to prison.
When I was in I was going through like it was either West Virginia or the end of Pennsylvania. I was on my way home on leave, and I was driving the Jeep, and she's growling. They had the off ramp.
Stop.
Like the runaway ramps, you know? That is enough. I told you, dude, that dog is
vicious.
That is the meanest, vicious fucking dog in the world.
Winnie, hey, knock it off.
It's funny now that her lip does it because it looks like she's growling with her lip.
Too bad people can't see her. I'm not moving her though.
Dude, that is a violent animal right there.
So violent.
If Jeremy walked over here, I guarantee you his face would be ripped in half.
That's enough.
Yeah, there was a guy took his semi up a fucking like the failed brakes runaway road that they have on like the side of those hills.
Mm-hmm.
And the semi driver hit the fucking runaway ramp like not square, and the fucking semi rolled.
Oh.
And it rolled down the hill on top of like all the fucking traffic that was going. I luckily like was pretty far back when it happened. Like I was like at the top of the hill coming down, but I watched the whole thing happen. I'm like, God, I wish there was like a U-turn spot here. So
I always wondered too, like if you had to take, because some of them are really short.
Yeah.
And I always wondered like, God, how do you not go past it and like just go? And it's like a drop off on the other side too. It's like,
yeah.
How do you not? But I know it's like deep fucking soft fucking dirt and sand and shit.
Dude, some of those bridges you go over, like West Virginia, Pennsylvania, like that whole area going through there. Some of those bridges, man, like you get onto the bridge and start crossing like a valley, and it's like 1,000 foot over the side and to the bottom. Like it fucking makes you pucker a little bit going over them. I guess I've never been over like one of like a big Golden Gate Bridge or something like that either. But I bet you that's fucking.
There was, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was when I was in Virginia. I want to say it was like Newport News or Hampton Road, something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, it was a bridge that went over the water, over the bay, and then it goes into it and goes underneath like a tunnel. I always thought that was going to be my end too. I was either going to fucking crash off the bridge or I was going to go in there and it'd be like that one movie where the shit collapses or whatever and they get stuck in the fucking underwater and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was with Sylvester Stallone, I think.
Dude.
That would suck. So much dicks.
Dude, if you ever go to Montana.
That's you, Mom. Mother's calling.
Mother.
Perfect timing.
You should put it on your camera too. I bet it shows up, doesn't it?
It does.
Hello, mom.
Hello, mother.
But if you ever go to Montana, the Glacier National Park, they have like the Sun Road or whatever it is. That one will make you fucking pucker, but it's so cool. It's like, I don't know how, it's like a couple miles long, and you are scraping mirrors because it's two ways, and you can't go any further to the right because you're looking straight down. It's awesome, but it's scary.
When I used to live in Colorado, we went, if we drove to like
It's
Arizona,
fucking cool.
if we drove to Arizona or Utah, you have to go through like the Eisenhower tunnel and shit up in the mountains. And that shit gets sketchy like in the winter because it's just pure ice and drop offs. And it's cool as fuck though, because like obviously, you know, it's Colorado. There's a lot of pretty sights and shit, but that's scary.
Yeah, they definitely have to close this road down for the winter.
I watched a video.
Temple weather.
Yeah.
There was a video I watched a long time ago. It was like one of those fucking stand countries in the Middle East, one of the good Zirkistan countries over there. And they were up in the mountains, and like this little dirt road was like not, it was big enough for like a car. And this car's coming up, and there's a guy taking a video, and there's like one of those box van trucks. And he tries to like go around the car that was parked. And like you hear all the guys start yelling and they're, you know, gibber, whatever. And he fucking goes to go around, and it looks like he's going to make it past this car. And as soon as he gets level with the car, you see like one rock go poop. And the fucking thing starts doing this. And the guy opened the door and jumped out of the out of the driver's seat. And when he jumped out, he landed right on the very edge of the road. The truck fell like what I can only assume to be like
Far.
a mile straight down.
Yeah.
He landed on the edge and was like, ugh. And
How'd it go?
he was like, ugh, like trying not to fall. And a dude runs up and grabs the back of his shirt and like pulls him back from falling. And I was like,
That's a lot of luck to have, you know.
yeah,
It's almost like that's planned.
it was one of those. It was one of those videos. I think that was like it showed a bunch.
It
It
was
showed
actually
a
a movie.
It was no, a documentary once.
It was like one of those like collage like videos where they put a bunch of different like close to death like that you shouldn't have survived, and that was one of them. And I just remember watching that and being like, you should have let that guy go. Like he doesn't deserve to be around anymore doing dumb shit like that. But
If it would have been me, I would have died.
oh yeah, dude, I
wouldn't have had a chance to jump out. It would have just been like, nope,
yeah, I would have died.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
I would have been looking straight down, yelling, just something. I don't know what I would have been yelling, but it would have been something like "fuck," and that was it. And there I go.
And she's back.
Bring your dog to work day.
Bring your dog to work day.
I should have brought Frankie.
Work day.
I'm surprised you didn't, honestly.
Well, I know that he wouldn't have just sat on my lap. He would have been.
Don't side eye me.
He would have been trying to play with her for sure.
Yeah.
Don't.
But I wonder how they would have
Look at
done
me
it.
like
If they
that.
would have like remembered each other.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while now.
It's been a long time. Well, 3,
5
4
months. Oh, there's 6
No.
months or so.
You never forget a
3
smell.
months.
Never forget a smell.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well, that's why she should like. I don't know. I figured she would want to come up to me like after she smelled me a little bit because she would remember the smell.
She's just super skittish.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's fucking weird.
It's the butt. Once she smells the butt, she'll know.
Well, yeah, that's why I gave her my finger.
Did you touch his butt?
He had an itch before he got here.
Yeah, Frankie, let me get that for you.
Yeah.
His own butt.
No, I was talking about Frankie's butt.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about his scratching his butt.
Yeah.
No, she wouldn't remember.
Why
my
would
butt.
she know that smell? She's
Well,
never.
isn't Frankie always inside of you? That's gross, isn't it? Yes,
Worst
it is.
dog owners ever. We got a beater and a molester in our presence.
Rather be a beater.
Yeah, I mean, if there was of the two options, yeah, that's probably the best option.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Peanut butter time?
No,
Peanut butter time.
I don't know what his schedule is, but I'm sure it is. It's about peanut butter
Winnie,
time.
good girl. Peanut butter time.
It is time to go though.
I got a jug of peanut butter right in that closet door right there.
I know you do. I saw it in there.
Yep.
Keep it there for bourbons.
That's actually for the mice.
Yeah, you keep a whole jar of fucking full ass peanut butter for mice.
Yeah, I do. For resetting my mouse traps. And reason it's a whole ass peanut butter jars because once you put a knife in it and then you touch it to a mouse trap, the last thing you're gonna do is use that peanut butter for anything else other than the mouse trap that's been licked on by fucking mice.
Well, if you don't put the same knife back in,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah, but I use the same knife and the same jar of peanut butter to spread all of the traps. So like I dip and I can get away with
Were these all
doing
used
one.
traps?
Yeah, I have the same traps or resettable mouse traps. So when I go through, it's a good idea. I mean, I could get away with it if I was just doing one mouse trap. But as soon as I bait the first one, then I'd have to dip a dirty knife to get, or have to waste 3 plastic knives.
How much peanut butter you put on them motherfuckers?
Enough.
A dollop?
You got to, I mean, you got to feed them. You got to feed them to catch them.
Their last meal.
Yeah, it's got to pay to play, my friend.
Play to what?
Pay to play.
Oh.
That's how it works.
Pay to pay?
Yeah, you know, you get stingy with the peanut butter and then you'll show up and you'll have a mouse trap with no peanut butter in it. And it'll be still set, ready to go off. They're fucking shady, man. Mice are fucking little shits.
Yeah, they are. And they take little
Yeah.
shits.
I mean,
You give them a little fucking slack and they'll
I'm
fucking
not a
figure out.
fan at all.
We know. All right. Well, that's all the time we got.
Yeah,
Get this little shit home and feed her
yeah, she's a little restless.
a little bit.
Of course, I would be too if I was being held by that guy.
I hold you all the time. And you love it. You want me to kiss your neck and stuff?
Big spoon, big spoon.
All right. Yeah, well, this will be the last time, so say goodbye to Winnie. Say bye, Winnie. Goodbye, motherfucker.
Bye, Winnie.
Frankie's next week, so
Frankie's next
Frankie's
week.
next week. I am
Colby's gonna bring
not
bourbon in.
fucking putting bourbon on my
Colby
fucking
is
lap.
having bourbon.
Absolutely have to.
Yeah.
I can. I'll hold him.
He'll
first.
definitely sit there.
Oh, he will sit on my lap.
That chair will collapse.
He's not that scared of sitting on my lap. He actually enjoys sitting on my lap.
Look at that.
Oh.
She's just resting.
If you could have been like that the whole time, that would have been great.
Little turd.
Bring you every time. All right. Kill.
And with that, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
We will see you next time. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
KLYB.
That was really quick. KLYB, bye.
That was quick. KLYB, bye.
That's what she said. KLYB.
I'm chasing her butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. There, fuck me in the butthole. Take 2. I'm chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts.
All right, dude.
Pulled shocks.
Pull shots.